Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now, the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer notes that they were so impressed with their purchase that it prompted them to write their very first product review. Our reviewer needed a reliable internet solution for a large, remote property deep in a forest where they are constructing a cabin. The only viable option was to use a SIM card from a local telecom provider, so finding a capable cellular modem router was crucial for both security and general connectivity across the area. This modem router has apparently surpassed all expectations. The client has successfully connected numerous devices, including a whole network of security cameras running on the 2.4 GHz band and a comprehensive security system with various sensors for motion and water detection. They report that everything works flawlessly with no noticeable delays or lag, which is critical for a security setup. The system is powered by a local SIM card with a self-refilling data plan, providing more than enough bandwidth to handle all the connected devices and their cloud recording needs. The device's signal range is another standout feature for this user. Even when placed outdoors inside a protective waterproof case, it provides impressive coverage across a wide area, reaching a considerable distance on its own. Our reviewer also found that pairing it with a compatible Wi-Fi extender from the same manufacturer dramatically increased the signal's reach, effectively tripling the coverage area for their large property. Ultimately, this client strongly recommends this 4G modem router as a solid, entry-level choice for anyone in a similar remote situation where 4G is the primary internet source. They suggest it gets the job done reliably, while also noting that those with access to better cellular infrastructure might consider the more advanced 5G model offered by the same company.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer needed a reliable backup internet solution due to frequent connectivity problems with their primary provider. Since both the reviewer and their wife work from home, maintaining a stable connection for their work computers is crucial. They opted for this router as an affordable failover option. Our reviewer connects this router to their existing modem via Ethernet, enabling the LAN switch. When the main internet connection fails, it seamlessly switches over to a Google Fi SIM card. The setup process was straightforward. They simply activated the free data SIM from Google Fi, inserted it into the device, and it worked immediately without any complications. The interface and settings are well organized, although the reviewer admits they're not familiar with all the advanced features, and the advanced menu navigation can be a little clunky sometimes. Instructions for enabling the LAN switch were found on the manufacturer's website. However, there are a few drawbacks. Since this router is primarily used as a backup, speed is not a major concern for them. But if you are using this router as your primary internet connection, you should be aware of a few speed limitations. When the router is connected to the main router via wired connection, the speed is reduced to less than a third of the main router's speed. Similarly, the 5G speed is also significantly lower when connected to the main router via wired connection. When using the SIM card, the speed is around 30-40 Mbps, regardless of whether it's wired or via 5G, and this client isn't sure if it is due to the SIM provider or the 4G technology in the device. Overall, this router works well for the reviewer's specific needs, but a 5G device might be a better choice if you're planning to use it as your main internet connection.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer has to say this modem router is genuinely one of the easiest to use devices I've encountered. It's practically plug and play. You just insert your SIM card, connect, and a web page appears guiding you through the setup. I especially appreciate the pre-configured APNs. With my old cellular router, it was a nightmare trying to find those settings, let alone program one in. The menu design, available settings, and data readouts are all very well organized. Everything is easy to understand, and making changes is straightforward. A reviewer upgraded to this router after using a CPE1 LTE router and an AT&T/Netgear hotspot, and the difference was immediately noticeable. The speeds were much better, the connection was far more stable, and there were no issues connecting other devices or range extenders. Actually, the range of this one is so good that I didn't even need the extenders. It covers about double or triple the area of my previous routers. This client feels if you're in a rural area with limited broadband options, this is the modem router you need. Just get a SIM card with an unlimited cellular data plan, pop it in, and boom, you have internet that's far superior to satellite services like HughEsNet or Viasat, plus it offers more usable data at a lower cost. If you can get the 5G version and have towers nearby, you might even get speeds comparable to broadband. Be aware, however, of the typical data caps and throttling you might face after using around 500-800 GB. But even with those limitations, our reviewer thinks these routers are unbeatable for the price and ease of use.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.